dugsiga boardingka iyo maalinlaha ah ee Amano Boarding and Day School.
Hello dear candidates, and welcome to this presentation this morning, and I hope you are staying safe at home and continuing fighting this pandemic that is here with us. We have to take precaution to have all the precautions that we are supposed to be taking so that we meet again face to face to continue with our face to face learning, so that we are able to forge on when it comes to this issue of spreading the wheel of education. Now you have to ensure that you are doing the correct thing at home. At this particular point, you know very well that extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures. So we are into that given system, and that's why you can see me even presenting this given lesson in a mask. We are trying to keep safe. Everybody is trying to fight this pandemic that is here with us. So I welcome you to ensure that everything comes to be smooth. Now back to our presentation, that this one is just a revision guideline on how you are going to prepare for your end of term examination, that is cycle 2, term 3 cycle 2 examination. We know very well that we are supposed to do this given exam as we prepare for our final exam as candidates. So this marks as a beginning point or last point in your academic field in as far as the Form 4 level is concerned, as you get into the preparation of your exams that you are supposed to be doing. Now, the objective of this given presentation, as I have told you earlier, it's just actually that by the end of it, you should be able to identify the exact areas to read in preparation for final of term exams, so that once you know exactly how you are supposed to present or how you are supposed to do your final exam, and then you are able to perform well in that given exam. So that's why we have given ourselves this given task. Since we have not been in touch for quite some time, we have been meeting online, but it also sounds good that we also, out of whatever we've done throughout the academic year, we are able to bring you to the fold so that you know exactly where and what you are supposed to cover in preparation for these given exams. Now, areas to be covered. One of the areas in English that we cannot afford to lose or we cannot afford to leave out when we are doing an exam is what we call the comprehension passage. And this one you can bear with me witness. All those given exams that you have been doing, a comprehension passage has never missed in any English exam. So this one is a key point in as far as the writing skill, the reading skill and the listening skill is concerned. That skill is worked on properly when you handle examination questions related to comprehension passage. What does comprehension passage entail? Number one, you will have to read the passage. When we were doing face-to-face learning, I've always told you that when you read a given passage, you have to read it properly, and concentration is needed here. So you will read that given passage. What follows? You will comprehend that given passage. When we talk about comprehending a given passage, I mean you understand that particular passage. You want to know exactly what that passage is talking about. That you can close your eyes, that you can close that comprehension passage, but you try to come up with a gist of what that given comprehension passage is talking about. And then you will answer multiple choice questions. That is what the exam is going to look like. That you will have a comprehension passage. After reading that given comprehension passage, you will comprehend the passage, meaning you will understand that given passage, and then there will be multiple choice questions. There will be multiple choice questions where you will be required to choose the correct answer out of the 4 multiple choices given. And those answers are not drawn from anywhere. They are just drawn from that comprehension passage. So you read it and then you get the correct answer when you are answering the question. The second bit that is here with us is the grammar part. The grammar part has so many parts that we cannot afford to actually exhaust all of them. But there comes a time when we have to choose what exactly comes important based on the other revision papers or examination papers that we have had in as far as our final exams are concerned. Remember, as I've said, we are just doing this. We are doing this exam as a preparation to our final exam that will be coming at the end of the academic year, which we'll be doing. So it sounds proper that we capture some key areas that we are supposed to rely or to revise. Number one, we have phrasal verbs. We have to know what phrasal verbs are. we have to know examples of phrasal verbs and different types of sentences that are having what? Phrasal verbs. Adverbs is another issue. Read something on adverbs. Get to understand how adverbs connect different sentences. Get to understand how adverbs are used to qualify other verbs or other adverbs and so on, so that you are able to know how to apply them in this given exam. And then the tenses are also there. We know very well that English has quite a number of tenses. Try to understand each one of them and see what they are talking about. And then gerund and infinitive, we know what they are. The ing form of a given verb. Try to see how a given verb adds up ing to form its present continuous tense, and so on. One thing that you should not forget, that the examination will be a multiple choice type of examination and automated. A multiple choice type of examination, that all those questions will have multiple choices, and one of those given choices will be the correct answer. So you will have to choose that correct answer from the multiple choices given. In this given case, we shall not be able to have the writing part of the exam because of the current situation. We are using the system, and the system is kind of automated. That's what I mean by automation. So once you are doing that given exam, the system is automated in such a way that the correct answer is already there. You will not send the exam for us for marking. The system is automated. So once you choose the correct answer, the answer will be there automatically, and you will be able to get a reflection of what your percentage score is. Having said that, I want to wish you well as you continue preparing, continue staying at home, be safe, so that as you draw towards your final academic year exam, you are able to perform well. Otherwise, I wish you all the best, and once again, all the best as you continue revising. Thank you very much.